And that's just the circle of life, man. We give him all the praise and all the glory. Then in turn, Lord willing, when his prophecies are fulfilled, he give us glory, man.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 62, verse 6. I have said it, watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace.
Right, and that's spiritual, because we was just going into that. Like this brother right here, man, hey, this one of the top watchmen in Israel, man. I'm going to go on the limb and say it. Yeah, I'm going to go out on the limb and say it, man. Because, you know, every brother got their own gifts, man. This dude, hey, he keep us up to date, man, with all those prophecies, man. Matter of fact, somebody get that article, when you put in
Russian planes.
Pentagon, when they said Russian.
nukes.
Use nukes, yeah, okay, I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the spirit that we bringing out. We going into the Watchman, man. You know, cause hey, that was the top job, man, amongst the prophets, period, man. The men of the village, man. Cause hey, what was the most detrimental thing that could happen to a society? War. So the man sitting on the watchtower is the one that warned the people, man. And we got an example of a watchman not doing his job in the Titanic. The guys were sitting in the little watchtower, they didn't see the iceberg. And the next thing they know, the ship hit the iceberg, and we all know the fate of the Titanic, man. So that shows the importance of being a watchman, man. You gotta warn the people. And like I said, we're gonna keep things in perspective, man. We're not out here to hope that the whole nation of Israel wake up and be alarmed. No, we only want to alarm the elect men of the nation of Israel. Plain and simple, man.
This is from valuewalk.com. It says, Russia ready to use nuclear weapons, Pentagon's top Russian expert. It goes on and says, with Russian President Vladimir Putin ordering his Security Council to develop defense nuclear equipment, the Pentagon says Moscow is poised to use nuclear weapons to bring, quote-unquote, a speedy peace. Yeah, so pretty much what's going on is that what you're seeing over there in Ukraine and in Syria, you're seeing in Ukraine, NATO, they're doing all these massive military training, and in Syria with America, special forces. So Russia's already looking at this as a huge threat. And then the Pentagon is coming out saying, yeah, we see Russia constantly upgrading their ICBMs because they want to make this, if they get attacked, nuclear war to make the peace come quickly, because they know they're still technically a little small country. And that's what the lady says. So she said, let's see, it says right here, Russia is much more reckless with nuclear weapons than Soviet Union. Quote, we have to continue reassuring, but we have to do one better. We actually have to Thier was Evelyn Farkas, who's a Pentagon expert, and then she quit after she made the statement. Wow. She left, yeah, she quit.
I wonder why.
She said, compared to the Soviet Union, modern Russia is smaller in its size, but it's much more sophisticated technology and military. Quote, they are our peers when it comes to cyber, Farkas said. She added that today, Russia is also much more reckless and dangerous than Leonid Brezhnev, Blood-a-Barrel when it comes to nuclear saber-rattling.
And we know that, hey, the scriptures say the same thing, man. Give me, Isaiah 13 and 16. Finish up on this right quick.
So,
wait, so I was stirring me.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem.
Right, and O Jerusalem, it's a people before it's a place. It's not talking about that old infested ass bullshit of a holy place over there in Israel right now. That's not holy, man. It's not talking about that Jerusalem, man. It's talking about Israel, the 12 tribes that are scattered abroad, man. The ones that's teaching His truth and sincerity. Go ahead.
Which shall never hold their peace, day nor night.
Right, we hold our peace neither day nor night. We out here in the daytime, prophesying out on the streets and the highways, prophesying the downfall of this place. And then at night, brothers doing videos and sit-downs, man. So day and night, this place is being brought down through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Through the men of the Lord, man, out here teaching His word. Go ahead.
He that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. Verse 7, and give Him no rest till He establish and till He make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Right, so give the Most High no rest, and we doing that, man. We pleading our case. That's what the word prayer means, to beg, man. Please, Lord, destroy these people, man. We sick of this shit. We can't take it no more, Lord. We're going to endure as long as you need us to, but we tired of it, man. We say give them no rest. Like the unfortunate widow.
Got a precept about the message. This is Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy.
Right, and that's going into Oppenheimer and the scientists, the German scientists that actually created that nuclear fission, man. And hey, the scriptures say the Most High have created them. That's nothing he came up with. The Most High created his ass to become the waster. And what it was that Oppenheimer said, now I have become once he came up with that nuclear fission, the Most High put the spirit on this devil to say that he has become a destroyer of men, roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah.
What you say something? That was it on that?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. And like the brother was bringing out, the majority of that power been given to the Russians, man. And it's all, the prophecy and the times are already speaking, saying that, hey, the Russians ready to go, man. Get this shit popping, man. And the reason we know that, because it's in the scriptures, man. All we do is tie it together. Why? Because we were set up to be the watchmen, man, for the nation of Israel.
Right.
Bring that up.
This is Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Right, and the Russians, they don't give a shit about this, because what they're trying to do, they're trying to destroy the petrodollar and come up with their own system as a part of the BRICS, man. They don't give a fuck. Hey, they would, like the scriptures say, they're not going to regard no gold or no silver, man. You either get down with the program or we're going to blow this shit off the map, man. And at the end of the day, somebody give me Heart of the Kings. I think that's in Proverbs. Yeah. You know what that said? Yeah, because at the end of the day, like you said, I have created the smith that blow up the coals in the fire. The Most High did that, man. Just like the Most High doing what? Go back to that. 17, yeah. Just that.
This is Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them.
Right, that's the point. The Most High said, I will stir up the Medes against them. And we seeing that. So that's how we know we can look at these prophecies and see how they're unfolding, man. He said, I will stir up the Medes. So our job, starting with our elders, was to figure out who the Medes are. We find out that the Medes are the Russians. And they're being stirred up right now, according to the article the brothers brought out, man. It's plain and simple. You just connect the dots. Where you got it up? Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
Right, and the Most High said, I'm stirring up the Medes. Because, hey, he destroyed the USSR. The Most High did that. He broke that shit up. So now he's building it back up, and he's stirring up their hearts to do what? To be a part of the people that shoot 200 million missiles on America, man.
That's right.
Right.
That's what you call overkill. And this place deserves it, man. This place needs to be overkill. Why? Because it's the land of confusion. People don't know if they're going up or they're going down, man. They don't know what color. People calling themselves white and black, man. People don't even know their colors, man. This place gotta be eradicated, man. Why? Because, like the scriptures say, the people mourn when the wicked bear rule, man. The so-called white man is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. That's why everybody is in mourning. And like I was saying, this place is so confused, people don't even know they're mourning. They're walking around like everything is cool, man. But soon, you're going to understand, hey, this wasn't the way of living, man. And that the so-called white man had a hidden agenda. And we know that hidden agenda, man. It's to erase all the people that would not go with their plan. Their plan is to put a microchip in every human being walking on the face of the earth, man. But through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we're here to tell you people it's not going to happen. And if you're an Israelite, because the scriptures tell us, and world history tells us, out of chaos, you can't. In other words, you can't establish a kingdom unless there's war, man. So the biggest war of all time has to come for our people to be set back up at the top, man. And it's a sad thing. Our people are the main ones that buck up against that, man. We come out here to tell our people it's time for us to rule the earth, not to be peasants, not to work and have to pay income tax. But they don't want to hear it, man. So like the scripture this brother brought out in Ezekiel, man, hey, when that sword come, hey, you didn't choose to hear this word, that sword gonna be brought down upon your head, man. Okay, go ahead.
There's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
Right, we're not troubled. Actually, we're happy about it. Why? Because one way or another, we know this kingdom is about to be finished, man. And that's what our hope and prayers for, man. That this kingdom can be over with. Why? Because our third eye open, man.
Somebody give me that in Ecclesiastes. With much wisdom comes much. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, keep going.
For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation.
Right, and we seeing that nation rise against nation throughout the four corners of the globe, man, at a rate that has never been seen before. And also, we had world wars. So that lets you know that's been taking place, man. Go ahead.
And kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places.
Earthquakes in diverse places, meaning earthquakes in many places. And you got some brothers that got that earthquake app. They say their phone constantly beeping, buzzing, going off every day. Earthquake here, earthquake there. This was prophesied over 2,000 years ago.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 8, all these are the beginnings of sorrows.
Right, those are the beginning of sorrows. Because the people who are having to deal with these major earthquakes and hurricanes, they catching hell. But that ain't shit compared to what's coming, man. Worldwide famine, worldwide pestilence, man. Martial law troops walking up and down your street.
Right.
City shut in, man. This is the beginning of sorrows. And it's a sad thing that people are not sorrowful. People walking around proud with their head held up in the air. But the scriptures say, hey, get ready for lamentation, mourning, and woe, man. Mean crying and mass death. That's what's coming to America. So you can keep shopping and bullshitting and doing what you got to do, but soon the reality of what's coming gonna slap you upside the head, man. And guess what? We're gonna mock. We're gonna mock when your fear cometh as calamity, man. Why? Because the Most High said he will. And he's gonna put that spirit on his men. Why? Because they're laughing at his men right now. Like we crazy men. So guess what? When you running around pulling your hair out, screaming and crying, we're gonna laugh at you. Because you look like a crazy man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Right. So, hey, coming into this truth, man, and understanding, hey, man, hey, the devil ain't somebody with horns on his head, with a tail, with a pitchfork. That's the so-called white man. Coming into the understanding of that. Understanding that, hey, I'm actually somebody, man. I'm part of the 12 tribes of Israel. We're the elite nation on the face of the earth. Understanding that, oh, I'm not supposed to eat pork. I'm not supposed to eat shrimp. Understanding that the reason we in this predicament is because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Having that third eye open, man. The scriptures say when you do that, you increase sorrow, man. And that's the reason why these people not sorrowful. Because their third eye not open. They don't know what the fuck is going on.
They don't have wisdom.
Right.
That's why they all happy and everything, man. They don't have the wisdom to know that, first of all, they done broke the law, statutes, and commandments. And second of all, the Lord's coming back to bring judgment and sorrow and plagues upon the planet Earth, man. So they don't have that discernment to know that we living in times where shit about to get real ugly. They don't have that understanding. They don't have that knowledge. So because of that, they happy and they head in the clouds and everything, man. But you know, the bad news is. Since the bad, you know, you should probably hear the bad news first. The bad news is that America's gonna be destroyed, man. And you Israelites here in America, if y'all don't repent, 2/3 of you are gonna die, okay? And you Edomites are gonna die here, and you heathens are gonna die here, and the rest of you heathens that survive are going into slavery, man. Okay, and America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, okay? And I'm saying that on fucking camera, all right? So if you fucking Edomite cracker elites got a problem with that, you know where to find me every fucking Saturday, motherfucker.
Right here. Hey, and we co-sign that message, man. That's right, man. Why? Cause we do this in boldness, man. Hey, we know we on the red list. We know the feds watching us, man. We don't give a fuck, man.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. I'm gonna be fresh as hell. Hey, how we gonna be fresh? We gonna be fresh as hell with this sword, man. When the feds watching, man. We fresh and so clean with that right there, man.
Right.
We untouchable, man.
You know what's crazy about that, right? You got the national security agencies and all these surveillance agencies that watch us and stuff like that. Why would they need to watch us if they weren't threatened? Why would they need to surveil us? Why would we be on the red list of all these security agencies of the United States if they weren't threatened by this word, man? And we ain't even coming out here with guns and shit.
Well, why is there a gag order?
Right.
Right.
That must mean that there is some kind of threat to them, man. These Edomites are actually, in their mind, they actually scared, man, of losing their power, man.
Right, man.
Hey. And by default, they got the spirit of, hey, don't kill the messenger. We just the messenger, man.
And the funny thing is that we want you to come after us because then we know this shit is over.
Exactly.
See, that's fucking their head up because we want martial law to come. We want nuclear missiles to be dropped. We want to see these fucking people scared out of their mind. We want fear to come.
Right. And that's a part of, like, obtaining that wisdom, man. If you ain't got no wisdom, you don't want that. Hey, we tell you, hey, the martial law troops come and take people out of their houses, throwing people in concentration camps, people gonna be eating their kids, this, that, and the third. That shit gonna bug you the fuck out. Why? Because you don't understand that has to happen. It's already been prophesied. You hoping that it's not gonna happen, we telling you that it is gonna happen, whether you want it to or not. But the main thing is that has to happen for us to be set back at the top. Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
That has to happen for these people to be set back at the top, man. So that's why we rooting for that shit, man. It's not like we some crazy motherfucker. Actually, the people who not rooting for that, you're crazy, man. Like they say, the truth is stranger than fiction, man. That's why the Most High say, hey, you tell a person this, after their second ammunition, meaning stiff warning, leave them the fuck alone, man. Reject them, man. Because it ain't for them.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. The folly is set in great dignity.
Right, and America brought that to the highest standard imaginable. Folly is set at great dignity. Who making all the money in America, man, in this society? The basketball players, the football, the rappers. That is complete folly, man. The Most High is fed up with that bullshit, man.
That's right.
The Most High ain't dealing with Even you Christian rappers, man, the Most High ain't dealing with that bullshit, man. All that's folly, man. Everything outside of this truth is folly, man. And not only is the Most High sick of it, we sick of it, man. That's why we want this shit to